Hi, I'm Richard O'Keefe, here to help fundraising event organizers everywhere raise more money to help more people. This is a money tree if you haven't already guessed. I love it because if I take good care of it, it produces money. I water it, fertilize it, make sure it gets plenty of light. I even talk to it. You are looking good today. I think it likes that. I care for this tree, and in return, it cares for me. You have money trees too, except you call them the guests who attend your fundraising events. Now, some fundraising event organizers, probably not you, but some of them, have the mistaken notion that if they don't nurture their money trees or the guests who attend their fundraising events, that those guests will still produce a lot of money. Well, guests need to be nurtured just like this money tree does. And one of the ways in which you're going to nurture your guests is by making them feel important, by showing that you really care about them. And you only have a 3 or 4 hour window in which to do that. From the moment your guests enter your event until the time they leave, they are in your realm of influence. And what you do or fail to do during that time will make a difference in how generous your guests feel. Where have you heard that before? I'm here to tell you that if you make your guests feel important, the chances of them reciprocating by being generous will be much greater. In fact, there is a law or a principle called the principle of reciprocation. And what it says is that people feel an obligation to repay a gift or a favor. What we want to do is take that principle of reciprocation and apply it to our fundraising events. Let me give you an example. There have been some studies done of servers who leave mints with the bill at the end of a meal at a restaurant. You've all been to a restaurant where the servers leave you mints at the end. Well, studies have found that servers who leave mints with their bill typically get a 14% increase in their tips. There was also a study done where the servers left tips with the bill, turned around to walk away, stopped, turned back around, gave everybody at the table another mint, as if to say, for you special people, you get another mint. Those tips increased on the average of 23%. So what we want to do is apply that principle, the principle of reciprocation, to our fundraising event. There's a good article in a magazine called Fundraising Success Magazine, and it talks about how to get people to be generous. Now, it's not specifically geared toward fundraising events, but there's a line in there that I'd like to read that I think really applies to fundraising events. It's in the December 2009 edition. The title is Be Generous to Inspire Generosity. I want to just read one line in here. It says, "The number one reason donors quit supporting an organization is how they were treated by that organization." You want to make sure that you treat your donors at your fundraising event so well and make them feel so important and let them know how much you really care about them so that they'll feel like they're really important, so that they'll feel like they're royalty. So just how do we go about making our guests feel important? We do it by pampering them and entertaining them. Have you ever been on a cruise ship? On a cruise ship, they specialize in pampering. You're greeted at the entrance. You're pampered with food and entertainment and personal attention by the ship's staff. You're greeted by the captain. Well, you're going to pamper the people at your fundraising events too, except you're going to pamper them with valet parking, greeted upon arrival, coat check, short lines, gifts, personal attention, and great food. Okay, so here's your homework. After you get done watching this video, I want you to get on the phone and call your travel agent and book a cruise and see how pampering is really done, and then transfer that knowledge to your fundraising event. Will you do that? Okay, event planners, that's all for now. Until next time, may you find success shaking the money tree. Hey, I want to show you this. Take a look here. Where's my $2 bill? There it is. Have you ever seen a money tree produce a $2 bill before? I think this is the only one. Hey, excuse me. Can we take our picture?